This is one of those days on which I receive both good news and bad news, one after the other. One one after the other after midnight. Ooh, I have a cat. Kawaii. Okay. The good news is that although I still haven't figured out what's going on with Siri, at least I no longer need to worry about oversleeping, as I won't need to get up at 6 a.m. in the morning for a while. The bad news is...
Translate into which language?
No! Oh my god, my phone! What the heck? The bad news is that I couldn't sleep. Whenever I think about the huge task ahead of me when I meet one of the legendary 4th grades today, I just can't seem to fall asleep. In the end, I spent half the night on cat chat and ended up reading about the Asaha High School pool party extensively. Oh my gosh. Finding out 80% of what happened there. When I accidentally liked one of the selfies while sweeping the screen. I learned the remaining 20% from Nana Shirashi, who was also staying up late. Human beings have many chances to share their joys and sorrow with each other. I can only say that I've worn myself out from soul and tricks. I can't help it, since I'm a kind and upright person who would do anything for my friends. Okay. It's the morning. Time always passes quickly at night. When the first day of dawn shines into my room through cracks in the loosened drawn curtains, I finally feel ready to fall asleep. My phone slips out of my hand while I'm drifting off, and its solid scream smacks me hard in the face. No! After that, it starts vibrating as if some strange switch has been turned on. I pick it up quickly and look at the screen. Fortunately, there are only 2 text messages. Oh, it's for Noah. Don't forget that you have afternoon tea with Kurone Tojo today. I'll come over in 26 minutes to pick you up for styling. Oh my god, I'm getting to style. Styling? Is she saying what I think she's saying? Noah's word wake me up instantly like a bucket of cold water has been poured over my... Oh my god, did I say porn? Oh, I'm sorry. Has been poured over my head. No, my pronunciation. I'll take you to pick a set of suitable clothes. Then you'll need some decent makeup. Wouldn't that be too over the top? After all, this is afternoon tea we're talking about here. The type that ends in 2 to 3 hours. You already spent a fortune buying those cut flowers. You will look really suspicious if you're not dressed appropriately. True. Strix owns a clothing business. We can go there to get you a whole set of clothes. Awesome. Your words are making me nervous. I feel like I'm attending a business gala now. Kind of, isn't it? So, just so you know, I'll be at your place in 21 minutes. You should have enough time to wash up if you get up of a bed now. How did she know I was not out of bed? I'm not awake yet. 20 minutes. No mercy. My experience tells me that the wise thing to do is to get up now. 20 minutes later, Noah's time management skills are simply insane. She'll definitely arrive on time. Among all the people I know, the only other person who is capable of doing this is the emotionalist work machine Osamu Saito. The moment we meet, Noah drags me outside viciously and stuffs me into the familiar-looking red car that disappeared quickly from my sight like a bolt of lightning yesterday. Half an hour later, the car arrives to a low-key but luxuriously clothing store. When I look up at the entrance, I can see the name of the store. Is it Chakjor? Chakjor. Spelled out in huge, sleek gold letters on the black background on its door, which is decorated with hollow carving. It turns out that this clothing store, which has appeared in major fashion magazines recently, is actually owned by Strix. Suddenly, I find it extremely difficult to associate the information dealing with fashion. Probably because my doubts are in plain sight on my face. Noah actively starts explaining. Do you feel like this place doesn't match the image of the boss in Strix? Actually, you can trust the taste of information dealers. The selection in this store and their designs are the result of the hard work of some Strix members who visited more than 20 countries over 15 months and compared tens of thousands of sets of data. The clothes sold in Chakju will lead fashion trends for the next 5 years at least. Wow. Hello, hi. Tokuro-san. Hello. Welcome back to my stream. I just finished playing the Mahjong games. I'm currently doing the voice acting. The stories. The data is very convincing. I suddenly feel like I understand. We are greeted by two young female shop assistants after we enter the store. Without asking too many questions, they take us to the dressing room in the corner on the second floor where 3 sets of outfits are neatly hung. They have been told the situation before I arrived. They prepared these clothes for you, so pick one of them. I look at the 3 sets of clothing with completely different styles in front of me. It's time to make another decision that will decide my destiny. Oh, just clothing though. Choose the more formal suit with elegant colors. Choose an outfit that is bright and fashionable with contrasting colors. Choose a sporty look casual wear made out of a comfortable fabric. We're meeting Kurone Tojo. Let's be safe, right? Be safe, or definitely not the sport looking casual wear. Bright and fashionable with contrast color. Personally, I'm not those kind of people that likes, to wear something that is too contrasting. Bright is fine, but not contrasting. So I'll go with a safe choice. I consider the environment of Countless Spring. I remember that it is a classic and elegant place. So I decide to choose a formal suit with simple and elegant colors. The moment I exit the dressing room in the clothes, Noah comes up to me and scrutinizes my appearance from all angles. Frowning from time to time, she seemed to be in dilemma over something. Did I make a bad choice? It isn't long before she lowers her head and taps on her mobile phone for a few times and shows the assistant next to her. I think Noah must have made a request. When the assistant returns, I see that she is carrying a few dark green ribbons and a toolbox. Huh? Toolbox? She then hands the items to Noah. Why toolbox? Noah pats me on the back and motions me to stand still. Out of the corner of my eye, I see her take some material out of the toolbox and start to fiddle with the corner of my clothes. However, I couldn't see what she did because my view was blocked. It was until she pulls on my shirt to smooth out the folds on it. Then I realized there is now a strip of dark green pattern fabric around the hem of the simple clothes. The abstract and freestyle of the lotus sleeve patterns of the fabric complements this outfit well. Interesting. What superb craftsmanship! You're amazing as expected. I can't tell if my praise makes Noah happy or not, but I suddenly received a text message after we said goodbye to the assistant and get inside the car. My mother is a painter. This is nothing to me, so you don't need to be so surprised. I wouldn't know that. I'm a little curious. Judging from the changes she made to the clothes, Noah should have inherited her mother's artistic genes. So how did she end up becoming an information dealer instead of pursuing a career in art? But I see that she has already started playing a game and has no intention to talk, so I give up on asking her about this. After we arrive at Countless Spring, a staff member politely guided us to the VIP guest rooms.
Please wait here while we complete the preparations. Also, as this afternoon tea is only for one guest, you two can discuss who will be going.
Noah pats my shoulder after the staff member leaves. You go by yourself. I'll wait for you outside. Is that okay? Should we discuss this with the staff again? No, I can grind this in-game event while I'm here. A turn-based game is launching its open beta today. I want to be ranked at the top of the ranking. She's a gamer. I want to complain that she can achieve that by simply spending money in the game. But then okay. But then I thought of a possible reason for her. There are unusual various options such as a basic battle pass, a premium battle pass, several lunch packs, and double rewards for the first top up. It might be necessary to be in an environment where no one will interrupt you to calculate the most effective spending plan before buying everything. True? It looks like I'll be responsible for communicating with others. The staff returns soon and I follow him out of the VIP room into the winding corridor. I can't help but notice that the internal structure of Countless Spring is really complicated. The tourist corridor here is already an effective security barrier. After walking for about 10 minutes, we arrive at the simple and elegant door.
Miss Tojo is waiting for you inside. I'll be off now. May you have a pleasant afternoon.
After the staff leaves, I open the door and enter an extremely elegant decorated room. Someone seems to be sitting in the middle of the room behind a screen painted with birds singing in the bamboo forest. The light shining in from the window casts this person's shadows on the screen. The figure looks like it belongs to a woman. This person should be Kurone Tojo. Good afternoon. It's so nice to meet you. I'm Kurone Tojo, the manager of Countless Springs. Refreshment and seating arrangements have been made for you. I will be your honor if they are satisfactory to you. The voice coming from behind the screen speaks softly and pleasantly in the local dialogue, sounding like a saying of an oriole. Or really? One can only imagine how incredible she would sound when she is singing. However, the astringent tone in her voice makes me feel like she is a snow lotus in the distant mountains. Hi, I'm Yuki. On the low coffee table facing the screen are several plates of exquisite and delicious snacks and some tea, which must be the refreshment and seating arrangements she mentioned. I walk up and sit down on the soft cushions beside the low coffee table, and think about what should I say to her. As if she can sense how reserved I'm feeling, Kurune Tojo chuckles from behind the screen and started making conversation with me instead, which eased the tension in the air. I've heard that the other member of 4 grades have entertained an esteemed guest who is good at playing Mahjong recently. I believe that must be you. I wouldn't say I'm an esteemed guest, but I did play some Mahjong with Lily, Kitahara, and Kazuha Sayoji. You are too modest. If possible, I hope you can come to the Eastwind Dojo I operate to play some Mahjong when you are free. We all have different playing style, so the dojos we operate are all good at different styles of play. Perhaps you will find a Mahjong style that suits you better after trying more new things. I see. So what's your playing style like, Miss Tojo? You are such an interesting person. We'll meet at the Mahjong table eventually, so it will be dangerous for me to reveal my playing style in advance. After all, psychological warfare is very important in a Mahjong match. But if we do get a chance to play a game together, I'm looking forward to you learning another side of me, Kurune Tojo, through Mahjong. Kurune Tojo friendly matter makes me relax. Now that I'm no longer so nervous, I have the energy to observe everything around me, such as the teacup in my hand. The bottom feels uneven, as if something is written under. Driving by my curiosity after drinking a tea inside the teacup, I turn it upside down to take a quick glance at the bottom and see a familiar logo with the character U. I think about where I've seen it before. Suddenly, I remember seeing the exact same logo on the painting of the 8 beauties on the wall of the Mahjong room when I visited Strix for the first time. Do you not like the refreshments? Oh no, it's not that. I'm just suddenly have a question. I'm all ears if you're willing to tell me about it. Kurune Tojo words interrupt my thoughts. Reminded me of the heavy burden I bear and that I'm not here to eat, drink, and be merry. I think I'll start by asking about the tournament of the Mahjong Sunshine because I've become really interested in this legendary competition after so many people have told me stories about it. Miss Tojo, if it's okay with you, can you tell me when the next Mahjong Sunshine tournament will start? Instead of answering my question directly, Kurune Tojo pondered for a while before asking me a question in return. In your eyes, what kind of extents is this? Is the priest of the Mahjong Soul Shine? The priestess of the Mahjong Soul Shine? She must be referring to Ichime. I think about what she's like in everyday life. Weak and helpless, but she sure can eat a lot. Warm, courageous, and kind. The first one? Nah. First one? Let's choose the second one. Despite the fact that she often causes situations that are both frustrating and amusing, it is precisely because of her warm and courageous character. Why does she have a dog-like personality even though she's clearly a cat-like creature? Anyway, that doesn't matter. Ichime is a kind and warm priestess. Everyone likes her a lot. After I finished speaking, I heard clear and melodious Laughter coming from behind the screen. She seems to be in a good mood. It seems that the rumor about you having a good relationship with the princess is true.
そやけど
Although it's true that she really does act like that now, I vaguely remember that she was more indifferent when she participated in the tournament back then. Huh? An indifferent Ichihime? I actually a little curious about what's that like. What's that like? I believe you'll find out eventually, giving you a relationship with her. When you see the other side of the princess, you will naturally know that the Mahjong tournament will be starting soon. I find it so difficult to imagine what this other side of Ichime is like. Is it possible that Ichime will become serious and solemn when the tournament starts? I imagine Ichime is wearing a pair of glasses and holding a teacher's pointer, shuttling through Mahjong table as she strictly instructs everyone to play Mahjong. But this image doesn't seem real to me. It's actually pretty cute. Don't take my word for it though. You should just treat this as a story. What do you mean? It seems that I and everyone else who participated in the tournament have a vague memory of what happened back then. This is just a feeling I've always had. 10 years have passed in the blink of an eye. Sometimes even I wonder whether this is reality or just my imaginations. Kore Tojo falls silent after speaking, as if she is lost in her memories. After a long time, she speaks literally again and asks me a question. What would you think if a person's temperament suddenly changed and seemed to become a different person? It's very normal. Everyone wears masks in modern society. I'm not used to it. I prefer to get along with people who are the same on the inside and the outside. I mean, both answers are pretty correct. But, you know, I think second choice is better. Recently, there have been similar stories in the news on social media, such as story about how neighbors who are usually kind and secretly killing small animals. No! And how a colleague who seems to be close to is secretly snitching about you to your boss every day. I have to stop thinking about this. It's very easy for such negative news to make people panic. But it is true though. I think it's easier to get along with people who are the same on the inside and the outside.
さようです
Indeed, people who are the same on the inside and the outside give others a sense of security, which makes it easier to get along with each other. During the remaining time, Kure Tojo and I chat a lot about Mahjong, and I learned a lot from her insight on Mahjong. 2 hours later, before I know it, it is already time for the afternoon tea to end, and the staff members are already at the door. Kure Tojo is both skilled at reading people's mood and finding things to talk about. I get the feeling that any person can have a very pleasant time here with her. I think that is what makes her so charming and why everyone wants to have an afternoon tea with her. I get up and prepare to leave. Then I say goodbye to Kurone Tojo. Kurone Tojo. She suddenly asks me about my clothes.
そういえば
The pattern and the hem of the clothes you're wearing today is unique and generous. Can you tell me which famous designer did this? I think about the sensitive nature of Noah's identity as a core member of Strict, so I tell her the address of the check jewel. Thank you for sharing this information with me. I simply must go shopping at the shop that can make such a good design. When I finally leave Countless Spring, Noah's already waiting for me at the entrance. After returning to Jor with her by car and changing into my own clothes, I get ready to tell her everything I saw and heard today. Suddenly, she carefully removes something from the shoulder of the clothes I just changed out of. This is a spy camera. It has recorded everything that happened today, so you don't need to report anything back to me. Oh, just as about to ask her when she planted the camera on me, I suddenly remembered that she patted this exact spot on my shoulder just before I went to see Kurone Tojo. I feel like saying something, but then I stopped myself. After swallowing the things I want to say to her, I decided to give up. I should have already gotten used to the way strict does things over these last few days anyway. The good side of this is that I won't need to report on this to Kuzuji in person. After I return home, I decline a bunch of Mahjong invitations and collapse on my bed, probably because I'm so tired and relieved after completing the task. Suddenly, I receive a text message for Kuzuji.
I am very pleased with your performance today. I will come and pick you up to complete the last part of the transaction in a few days.
To be honest, I actually don't know what useful information he got from this process. The closer I get to these legendary 4th grades, the more mysterious they seem to be. Moreover, these mysterious collide and merge with each other to create new mysteries. Perhaps I will find out the truth of all these things one day. I gradually fell asleep with this thought in mind.